Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. And right here we've got a collision between two teams in the MAC. As we'll see, the Toledo Rockets taking on a crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a quick grab. And bulldozing his way through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
Tackle made after the completion. Here's the second down play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So Toledo's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Handoff running right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Rockets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rockets will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Stewart. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Gleason. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Rockets come to the line to start a first set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A quick juke to get free. Tackle made after a big gain. The Rockets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different, this time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback, is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the offense comes out to start this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch to get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 4 receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Slangs the quick throw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is you've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. For the first down. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. The Rockets will line up to boot it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the MAC championship has seen it all. The unpredictable, yes, but some breathtaking plays as well. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the...
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Goes down quickly, but... First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend.
It's a deep throw. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. He shreds the tackle. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Rockets will crank up the tempo.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Gleason. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Rockets. Just ran away. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The shotgun running play call. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defense is coming after him. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback. Not only does he pull out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain, brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more room, but now it's up to your own defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do. But we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the MAC, a crew looking to make a statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. A first down for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Coming after it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jarvis. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about lofts one high and deep? Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the... Deep downfield. And they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he barrels into the... Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Now on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Right back to the well. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now he's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Strickland. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Got it behind the line. It's Strickland.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, pal.
And he burrows his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love these designed runs, goal-to-go situations. Gotta have it. I know I get an extra.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Give to the running back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things.
What a snag by the defense. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the ground, it's Strickland. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Offense lining up quickly. Through the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. At the 20, he's got space. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolute.
He bangs his way in for the score. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hurst. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, the ground game. Bulldozes his way through. Ace! Bunch formation for these receivers. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride. stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air, it's Jarvis getting some heat. That pass is well off target. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He'll pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts that little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle, it's Thompson. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He makes the grab. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the...
Touchdown, Georgia State! Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Jarvis. Swings it out to the flat. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here comes the hurry up. Now on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete. On 1st down, here comes this offense. It's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense...
Running toward the tape. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on second down. Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Wants to throw. It's Jarvis. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
On second down, just keeps firing. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On second down, looking again to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurst. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to.
Off he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Caught close to the marker. It's Fleming. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. Touchdown, Georgia State. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've been treated to an offensive clinic so far through 3 quarters as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense, right?
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Trying to punch it in. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point is true, and they have a... Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And first down here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Strickland. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. looking for more room. Touchdown, Panther! Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth quarter drive to break a tie. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jarvis. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tackled after picking up the first down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Got it behind the line. It's Strickland. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the 22 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Strickland. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in the position to win.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout by the offense.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.